SportsCentre.
Dominating the East for a decade.
We're entitled to what?
Not a thing.
The Owls are on a mission to snap their Grey Cup losing streak. Behind their young pivot and in front of Rider Nation, Saskatchewan aims for their second championship in 3 years.
Durant into the end zone.
We're heading back to Calgary for highlights, reaction, and analysis of the 97th Grey Cup.
Touchdown! Game on at McMahon.
Let's remind these guys who we are. We're the beast of the CFL. Let's go!
SportsCentre begins and the Grey Cup extravaganza only continues. Jay and Dan with you, and yeah, safe to say.
Wow, what a game.
Yeah, a thriller.
Yeah, if you're not a Saskatchewan Rough Rider fan.
Yeah, still.
An incredible game to watch. And an incredible finish. Want to see the highlights? I've got them for you. Let's check them out. In all these years in the CFL, these two franchises have never faced each other in the Grey Cup. Hey, there's our flag. Montreal, the undisputed favorites. Saskatchewan, the underdog Prairie Dogs. Rider Nation out in full force. Heavy snow on Friday. The sky's perfect on this night for the 97th edition.
Canadian Forces members serving abroad. You're watching the 97th Grey Cup live on TSN.
First quarter. Darian Durant. Hand off to Wes Cates. He bowls his way up the middle into Alouettes territory. That'll set up Luka Kanji from 40 yards out. And the Riders open the scoring in the 97th Grey Cup. Meanwhile, if there's one knock on three-time most outstanding player Anthony Calvillo, it's his record on the big stage. 1-5 all-time in the Grey Cup coming in. Riders up 3-0. Calvillo incomplete to Jamel Richardson. Same possession, Calvillo. Thrown to the sideline for Avon Coburn. He cannot make the grab. 3 straight 2-and-outs for the CFL's most potent offense. Then with 2 to play in the first quarter.
Anthony Calvillo trying to get this offense kick-started. And the ball's locked loose. Keith Shilligan's got it. And the big defensive tackle's down inside the 10.
Calvillo leaving the ball out in the open. The Riders coming up with a huge play, pinning Montreal deep in their own end, where Durant hits Andy Fantou's first touchdown of the Grey Cup. Just the 3rd touchdown Montreal has allowed in the first quarter all season. What a start for Saskatchewan. 10-0 after the opening quarter, second quarter. Montreal's opening possession, 2nd and 10. Calvillo scrambles and throws incomplete into the end zone. On the throw, gets hit by Renault Williams. The Alouettes come away with a field goal. They are on the board. Next set of downs. Calvillo checks down to Kerry Carter. Runs to the outside. Has the ball punched out by Williams. And Chris McKenzie, incredible job to pick it up with a foot still in bounds. The Saskatchewan D with another great recovery. And Duval, one of the best kickers in the CFL, flubs the punt. It goes 7 whole yards. Nothing was really working for the Alouettes in the first half. 9 seconds of the half. Durant to Fantou's. And he's going to haul it in at the goal line. The refs initially rule him out of bounds with no time on the clock, but on the replay, not only does he have a foot in bounds, but as you can see, there were 2 seconds left on the clock, so the Riders able to add a late field goal. And they were up by 2 touchdowns going into halftime, where Blue Rodeo rocked it out. Dan, your thoughts on their performance?
It was actually spectacular.
I thought they were great. Alouettes 0-3 when trailing at the half in the Grey Cup. Calvillo has gone over 100 passes without a touchdown to this point. Al's opening possession of the 3rd. Calvillo to Richardson, 21-yard gain, and then this.
End zone pass, Jamel Richardson. Touchdown. Game on at McMahon.
Anthony Calvillo threading the needle just under the crossbar, 17-10. Later in the quarter, Brian Bratton breaks a tackle at the 40, puts a sweet stiff arm on Williams, sending him to the ground. The Alouettes inside Rider territory. Last quarter, Calvillo sacked by Stevie Baggs and John Chick. Next play, Calvillo pressured, drilled by Mike McCullough, and company. Back-to-back sacks by the Rider D, knocking the Alouettes out of field goal range, and Rider Nation can smell a victory. 11 minutes to play in the game. Who would have thunk it? The Riders coming in as 9-point underdogs, up 27-11. Alouettes need to get something going. It's Calvillo to Bratton. He's inside the Rider 5. What a catch. Next play from scrimmage, Avon Coburn. And the Owls with a quick response. They're going to go for two. Calvillo to Carter. They've got it. The lead now cut to 8. The time of the essence. The Grey Cup ready to be brought onto the field. The Riders have been good all game protecting the football, but with under 6 to play, Durant picked off by Gerald Brown. What a turn of events. The Alouettes with a chance late in the game, down a score, 2nd and 10. Calvillo pressured, runs to the outside. He's going to take it down to the 25. 3rd down coming. The Alouettes decide to go for it instead of kicking it. Calvillo completes to Richardson. A massive 1st down to keep the drive alive. 2 plays later, Calvillo can't find a man. Finally, he finds Ben Cahoon. He's into the end zone. What a drive. The touchdown makes it a 2-point game. Montreal needs to convert. Richardson gets jammed, has his jersey tugged by Donovan Alexander. No flags on the play. The Riders appear to get a P no call. One last chance for Montreal, though. Need a field goal. Under 30 to play. Calvillo to Richardson down midfield. 10 seconds to go. Calvillo with time to Kerry Watkins over the middle. Alouettes in field goal range, leading it up to Damon Duval.
Gets to go from the doghouse to being a hero, and he's missed, but there are markers down.
Hold on.
Penalty markers.
The Riders get called for having too many players on the field. They had the proper amount on the line, but Jason Armstead, the 13th man back in the end zone. A massive miscue from the Riders special teams group. Alouettes get another shot.
Ball down, ball through, and the Montreal Alouettes have come all the way back, and they are the 2009 Grey Cup champions.
One of the craziest finishes in Grey Cup history as the Alouettes come back all the way down from 17-3 at the half as Calvillo and company get the Grey Cup. It's Calvillo's 2nd Grey Cup championship. The Montreal Alouettes win the Grey Cup 28-27. Truly an unbelievable finish. It is a sad day in the 306 area code as the Riders are now 3-14 all-time in the Grey Cup. By the way, Ben Cahoon was named Outstanding Canadian, becomes the all-time leading receiver in Grey Cup history.